Welcome back to LA Show. I really do appreciate you guys coming back. Of course, we have our friend Cisco here.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, Cisco? How have you been?
I've been maintaining. How you been?
You know, I've been looking. I guess you can call me I guess I'm not nosy, but certain things kind of rub me the wrong way.
I'm
So,
sure they do.
yeah, I mean, people just do things and say things just to get, I don't know if it's attention they want, clout. I don't know what this really is, but you know,
It might be that, or it might be something a little bit more sinister.
hmm. Well, it's been a lot of stuff going on. And of course, we've been digging, we've been doing our own thing, but we just want to keep you guys focused. The point of my long interviews and statements video was to bring us back to the facts and the people who were around and close to Nipsey around the time of his demise, and also people who knew of situations that were going on in the actual neighborhood. We don't need to keep hearing, these spins on things that people think. Now it's time to know these things because we're gearing up for trial. Eric Holder is going on trial very, very soon. So the first thing that kind of caught my eye and that got covered up really, 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 really fast was this whole casket picture of Nipsey Hussle,
Right.
allegedly. I mean, when I saw that, it kind of made my stomach turn. I know it had a different effect on you, Cisco. What did you end up doing after you saw that?
Well, when I first saw it, I called bullshit right away, and immediately because of the way it was framed, I went because I know I'm very familiar with the website and how it works, and it was not described accurately. Um, so I went just to see, first and foremost, if there was any Nipsey Hussle open casket picture in that website's database, which there is not. And I wanted to find the original picture, and which I did find the original picture. And that picture is a very historical picture. It's from 1969. It was taken by a man named Paul Sequeira, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and he was a person who was a photo. He's a photojournalist. He's still alive today, and he basically followed the Black Panthers. You'll see outside of this website, which is Getty Images, you'll find official pictures of the Black Panthers where Paul Sequeira was at the rallies, at the lectures, at the whatever things that they were doing, and he is the guy taking the picture. Then I looked at um, Getty Images as an entity and what they've been going through legally, and so like Getty Images, they've had some legal battles over copyright, and so if you notice, anytime you pull up a picture on Getty Images, on the side it has details. Number one, the photographer gets credit. Number two, all the details of the picture and how it can be used is written on the side. The restrictions, it has the restrictions for it. So for a YouTuber to mislead the public, and this goes back to what I was saying before, if you make a statement and it can be easily refuted by a Google search, then you know people that are viewers and LA subscribers and people, just regular people in the YouTube streets that hear this, You got to judge the quality of the information, and you have to ask yourself, why would a person put out information that can be easily refuted by Google search? That's just not a person that you I'm not telling no I don't like to tell people you can listen to whatever you want to listen to. But if you buy into it, then you're the fool. Because also if that video was monetized and that person did that, that's misuse of copyrighted material.
Well,
Because go ahead.
I'm sorry. I, when I said it made me sick to my stomach, it just made me emotionally feel for the family because we have people out here that are that callous and that malicious to put that type of imagery out here. You know,
Right.
if we respect Nipsey Hussle and we know the respect that he had for his children, why would you want that floating around under your name for years to come for those children to get older and see that? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because once you put
And
it out there, you can't take it back unless you delete the video. And this is what I, even though somebody else got their panties in a bunch, this is what I was talking about. Is it a protest or a protest? Because these some of these YouTubers out here is shaking ass for $1, and this is what I mean. Because if your channel is monetized, you asking people to subscribe to Patreon, you asking people to do Cash App, and you put out this type of information, that's a whole test. That's not a protest for Nipsey.
well, you made that very clear, and a lot of people heard that, and some people, took it personally, but some people tried to up their game, but it seems like they're still slipping under that let me follow behind you mentality, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
because yeah,
it's
yeah,
unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And that leads me to the next topic, which is the narrative change.
right.
I want to warn you guys right now, don't be surprised because there's still a lot of people that comment with these fake accounts and say that Nipsey's here. Nipsey really didn't kill himself. Nipsey's there. Nipsey's here. You know,
And,
there's gonna be a big narrative change. A big narrative change
yeah,
right before this trial.
and LA can tell you I've been telling her that is coming, and I've been telling her actually, and we don't have to say it now, but I've been telling her who's gonna do it because he's already done it before. He's already done it before on another case. So the narrative change that Nipsey is still alive is gonna come, even though we're saying it. They're gonna still do what they're gonna do.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't take that for granted because, like I said, if you shaking ass for $1 on YouTube, why wouldn't you make it a little bit more spicier? Shake your ass a
Exactly.
bit more vigorously and get some more money, you know? That's interesting. But we're telling you this first, and we want you guys to be aware. And for all the people who respect Nipsey Hussle, you should know that, he is no longer with us. So also, there have been reports. I've gotten a lot of DMs and emails about Eric Holder being transferred to a medical center. Am I correct?
Right.
Um, yes. And this happened also back in the earlier parts of his jail time. He
Right.
went somewhere and we all were like, yo, where did he go? And I had actually, spoke with somebody and they informed me some information, particularly about Eric Holder and what he's going through while he's locked up. Apparently, he has regular doctor visits
Right.
and they are what, twice a week or every two
Twice a
weeks?
week. No,
For
twice a week. Twice a week he goes to a medical facility, and it's just this is my suggestion, but you don't have to do it. But you might even say who it was you talked to.
so I called them, the Twin Towers facility, and I spoke with someone. Uh, she didn't. I didn't have to put in any special name or any special code. Um, she gave me the information that Eric Holder goes to the medical center twice a week. So I'm just assuming this because I don't know if it was for anything physically, mentally. I don't know the distinction in between that. But she did say that he does leave the facility twice a week to go to this facility, this medical center. So she pretty much gave me that information, and that, I guess, we can sum it up to where he was found. He was found at a daggone mental hospital.
Right. And I'll just jog LA's memory. If I mean she probably remembers anyway, but it was a what prompted us was a another person's video, and when we checked, um, it showed him to be uh in the Twin Towers. So based on what that lady says and other times that I've checked, sometimes that database is depending on when you check it is if it's on one of those days or during the time that he's actually at the medical center, that's what it's going to show. And then if you check back, it'll show that he's at the Twin Towers again.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I
I mean,
just
we've
wanted to
had
clear that up.
we've had this issue in the past, and we did bring it to your attention, y'all's attention, and it was like we kind of got bulldozed a little bit off of that fact that he did get moved. And I'm glad that we did bring it to you guys' attention because, we didn't have any idea to, suspect that he would be seeing these people at a medical center, for what? For what?
Right.
But
And we want to on this and on that same vibe of giving out bad information. And that's not talking about the one YouTuber that commented he did commented about him being at the UFC UMC. I'm talking about a previous video from another YouTuber where they purposely didn't show you again just looking into the database, and the other YouTuber Star Wolf, he made it very clear that if you clicked on the right thing, it would clearly show you that he was not out of the system. He was getting confused between, and then the person said it's not even in LA County, it's in LA County.
exactly. So this other
Yeah, said it's
totally
not even in it said it's not even LA. It is in LA.
now you're trying to
And
say
it's
that Nipsey Hussle is not dead, and you're also trying to say that Eric Holder is out of jail.
come on, man. That's ridiculous. And that just shows that people don't know the difference between the city of LA and LA County. So, I mean, he was arrested by I think it was Belfair, and they transferred him over to LAPD. And it clearly shows that in the database. It clearly shows that. But he chose to show you one aspect of it and not show you the whole picture. And anybody can go to that. Just go to Google and type in LA County Sheriff, type in uh, Eric R. Holder, and you will click on all the. Well, you got to go through the little what do you call that? I'm a human type of thing. But once you get to the one page, you just click. I mean the two charges. You click on either one, and it's going to show you, and it'll be clear. As long as you can understand things, it'll be clear what happened to him. He got arrested, and then he got transferred to another department. It shows the time and all that, so it's not confusing at all.
I'm trying to think, should we make a separate video for this other scenario? I mean, situation, or should we just keep running with what we got? Because I wanted to talk about Kid Flashy real quick and just give an
Go
update to the people.
go ahead, go ahead,
Yeah,
do it. Why
I
not?
don't want it to get muddied up either. Uh, Kid Flashy got sentenced to 11 years. So Kid Flashy gone. Um,
Right. And it has
and
nothing to do with no gun charges.
no
Go
gun
ahead.
charges at all. No gun charges at all. Um, we told you we keep our eye on things and we don't put things out there just to put them out there. Um, I don't know what to really say about that. He pretty much knew that he was facing a lot of time. So, you know,
And if you do your research on Joshua Verga, you will see that he has a criminal past. I mean, he was gonna have to sit on this one.
yeah, yeah,
Considering what it was, he was gonna have to sit and do some time on this because he has a criminal past, and you know, considering his whole situation, he was gonna have to do some time.
yeah. So that situation, it is what it is. Um, the next situation I want to bring up is, of course, our homie Nipsey won 2 Grammys. That is awesome. He
Right.
deserves it. He worked really, really hard for years to build his empire, his platform, his brand, and I'm happy for him. And the one thing that he stuck with was music. It's so easy to give up. It's so easy to give up, you
Right.
know. But I noticed something, and I was anticipating something, and it didn't happen. The mama. I wanted
Right.
Miss Lee to come up there and speak to the people again because the mama has been dropping bombs. If you go back and revert back to our interview and statements video, the mama, each time the mother has spoken, she has spoken with clarity and with a clear narrative that she wants to get out.
Exactly.
And I was mad, boy, that I didn't see her up on that stage getting her son's Grammy. But I mean, prayers to her. I can't be mad. I can't be selfish. Maybe she couldn't be there, for anything else. But mom, we want you to speak. We want to hear your voice. We want to know that you're okay, you know, and yeah, we want to hear from you. Every time we possibly can, we would love to hear from you. So, um, you know, I missed that. I really did. Did you have anything to say about that?
No, I was anticipating as well. She always has something very, very powerful to say. You know, and that's about it, really. I was just I was hoping that she would say something because every time I think her words are very loaded. If you really pay attention to what she's trying to articulate in so many words, so
Hmm. Well, we'll have to be on the lookout for, some new updates. We'll have to be on the lookout for a lot of stuff that's going to go down because the month of February is the first trial date. We're actually moving along with this situation and trying to get the answers that are, really, 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 I don't know if they're going to come out, but we're looking for them. We're looking for a lot of things that have not been said, and a couple people too who decided to dip off. It's a lot of people that don't seem like credible witnesses, and people who haven't even made an effort to show up. And that's just to the grand jury, of course. So hopefully they make it to trial and we can hear what they have to say. I'm I'm anticipating this. Nipsey deserved better than that. I don't care if he got caught lacking. I don't care about whatever narrative. He deserved a lot better than that. His family deserved a lot more. He worked really, really hard to get where he was, and he tried to help a lot of people, man. That's the sad part about it.
Right.
That's the real sad part about it, because he could have ate and kept it moving, but he he gave back. And just to
Right.
see how the family's moving forward and how they're making moves, I'm proud of them. Because a lot of people, like I said, it's easy to give up.
It
So we
is.
wanted to, yeah, we wanted to bring this video to you as an update. Be on the lookout for some more things, because we've been looking at some things that seem a little bit off, but we wanted to clean the streets up a little bit. So let us know what you think. We know you will. Comment down below your thoughts, and we'll be back with more.